And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He'll buy some time right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Give me any team. Give me any team. I'm the best of the best, nigga.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement.
What's up, New York? What's up, New Yorkers?
Play action. It's Lawrence. Sliding out of the pocket to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
What'd you say?
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play.
Say it with your chest. What you say?
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Lawrence going to throw again. Rolling to his right. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
That was a bad throw.
Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after by Lambeau up and
Now
good.
niggas like the Chiefs.
And that makes the score 7-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
It's probably right. You probably telling the truth.
Here's Smith to return it. And able to get this across.
You is old as shit.
Not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Willis. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off at the 39. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career. Or
touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And it's now 14-0. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16.
He got a fumble.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw
Let's get that too.
Oh
my gosh.
Time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Willis. Dancing to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlines. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Willis.
Oh my gosh.
Defenders have intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
They go play action now. Lawrence. Looking left side, and it's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. On play action, Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Titans. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target, too. Bullock good on the extra point, and the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much. Do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win.
Well, these two teams, they met earlier in the year in Jacksonville with the Jags coming out on top. So a win here in Nashville would
It be the shittiest niggas, though. It be the shittiest niggas. Like, shut up, bro. Like, make it, like, what? We steal it?
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10.
Like, we not even.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He'll find ETN out of the backfield.
Ask him what he want for it, though. Ask him what he want for telling us where he going. A cookie or
use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a
what do you
week
want?
ago, and he makes another catch here.
You know what I'm saying?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Niggas looking for force. Niggas looking for force wins.
Eluding the pressure right. And he whips that
Oh
one
my gosh, you gotta catch the ball.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Throwing left side. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the 1st down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now,
oh, really?
we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Titans are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Willis. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, Willis. Looking deep downfield. It got his man.
Oh, my goodness, that's a pick.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. Now a play fake here on rush coming, and he's taken down.
So still 14 yards to go, 2nd down.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Darius Slayton hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. Extra point and good by Bullock. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you look at the next-gen stats, you'll see that he topped out at an even 21 miles an hour.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it.
Why you asking, though, Blow?
As he's tackled down inside the 20.
You scared? You scared of T? You scared of, that's what it sounded like to me. What was the score over there? What was the score over there? Hey, last nigga that scared Joe.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
To throw on 2nd down, Willis. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Willis.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. action. Willis.
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
The Titans on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Willis. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
This time, nigga.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Right.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. They go play action with Lawrence. Finds his tight end Ingram. And to the 36-yard line. Taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the 36, Lawrence. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now Lawrence. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
2nd down and 4. Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this off to Etienne.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Lawrence. He'll buy some time right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams.
What they call you?
You got to get it done with your offensive unit.
You trap king?
And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on 4th. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
Bingo.
Flush to his right.
Oh, you got to be bigger in there.
Intercepted. Picked off.
Oh, man, he just went like that.
And the Titans are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
But that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Willis. Looking left side. It's complete. He's got it. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
They go play action here on first down.
You throw that bitch if you want to.
He's going to launch this thing.
Oh, he let me cheat like shit.
And this one is incomplete.
These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Willis eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Play action. Willis.
Do that. Oh my God. I should have had it.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Nigga said Charlene, little brother.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll look to throw again, escaping the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Back to throw again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here.
That's a good play, big boy.
They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Hey, Joe, what are you talking about? Joe, bro, what are you talking about? It's like he drunk.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think we can all understand what
now
they're
you want to
thinking
blame
right
Kathy.
now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the
What Kathy do?
They've got that in their hip pocket.
I thought it was related to Kathy though.
And turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, wow.
A great read, and it's picked off. And the Titans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Throwing on first down. Willis. And that's Elliott. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Willis. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He's going to look.
What is my middle safety doing?
And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Titans. And that looked almost to be a case of, a quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can.
Someday.
Run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco.
Oh my God, that's a D lineman.
Take over at their own 28-yard line.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations.
Sitting here waiting on you to come.
Ready for the pass, picked it off. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Here's Lawrence. And it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off with great anticipation. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Really good on the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with Lawrence's arm, they may give him a shot to let this thing rip downfield. We'll see. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick 6 on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Titans. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest.
You don't got that assisted on.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Here's Smith to return it.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Willis. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
On first down, Willis.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
The best starting field position you could possibly have. 1st and goal from the 1.
Lawrence going to fire it out wide.
We couldn't get 1 yard.
Good rally to the football. It keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with the conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Looking to throw on second down. Willis.
Hey, bud, you got to drive on that ball, 3-8.
Over the middle. Off the play fake. Willis. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Flush to his right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Off play action. Willis. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Off the play fake. Willis. He's going to air one out. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Jaguars are going to take over at their own 41. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick 6 last week. Not a pick 6 here, but an interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. But that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
He's going to rifle one
Come
to the
on.
left side. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. It's a big play for the Jaguars. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Play action, it's Lawrence. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Lawrence will throw. And Ingram holds it in. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Again, it's Lawrence sliding out of the pocket. To the goal line, but it's
Played the shit out them flats, you know what I mean?
That one sailed on him. You've got to make
He
sure
played the
you
shit out them flats, you know what I mean?
down inbounds because they are
'Cause she'll come back someday.
take him out of bounds. That does you
Damn.
good.
That's tough. Brrr, stick 'em. Fuck you and that nigga came with you. Damn. Hey, am I the best?
Line of scrimmage
Am I one of the best man players y'all know? Just let me know.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence rolling to his right. Got his man, he's caught. Touchdown.
She'll come back someday.
Great effort there.
In my life, oh, baby, I've been sitting here waiting for you to come home again.
They'll try and throw for it. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Bud Dupree.
Look at him, big boy. Oh, he got his ass. That's Bud Dupree. Oh, that's a good block.
10. And he takes it all the way back.
It's a pick two, if you will.
Play backfires in a big way.
'Cause baby, I've been sitting here waiting for you to come home again. I don't want
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
be with you for life. Yeah.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see.
She'll come back someday.
Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on what.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Elliott, toss right.
Oh, not on him.
And he'll lose
Not him.
yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. A loss
Baby,
of 8
I've
on the
been
play, and it brings up
sitting here
fourth.
waiting
Well,
for
wasn't so
you
much
to
it looked
come
like the
home.
offense was threatening. They were.
Sing it, Slim.
Position, but how about the defense?
And I don't try
Stop on third
to
down. It wasn't
protect
just a
you and
stop.
to love
Look at
you
the
and
loss
to.
of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the
I'll
thought
be
process for
with
the
you
offense
for
now.
life.
Big time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Andre Sisco. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
She'll come back
Based on the fact that he's still
someday.
out there, and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it.
Get out of there, big
Because
boy.
otherwise,
G.
you need to get him out
Get.
and fight
You gotta go.
another day, because this
gotta
could
go.
leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Lawrence to throw.
Oh my gosh.
And he's not able
Yeah, I
to
see
get
him came
away.
in like that.
Sacked back at the 22. He tried to get away, but to no avail, and an absolute killer there.
Promise that I can't do without my
1st and goal.
God's no.
First down, a bit of a disaster.
He'll
And now
come
on
back.
2nd and
Oh,
goal.
he's saying that
Back
house.
even
He's saying that his
further.
house.
Back to
He's
throw.
saying that his house.
Lawrence able to get away.
I
Under
do it.
pressure, and they got to him again. Harold Landry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Boom. Ba-boom. 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 Boom. 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 Ba-boom.
Lawrence.
Boom. 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 She'll come back someday. Hey, New Yorkers, I got something to say to y'all niggas, bro. Y'all some motherfucking bitches.
Back to throw. Lawrence eluding the pressure right.
And that is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth.
Hey, New Yorkers. I fuck with y'all, bitches. Hey, Joe Blow. Hey, Blow Blow.
Partner, how do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership
I was
really
gonna pick
comes
that
into
off
play.
too. Oh, murder the code. Oh, murder.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He'll try again with the arm here on second.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, ace 24. Where's your IQ at? Come on, man.
Left with a 3rd and 3. Off play action. Willis.
Oh man. Where's my curve flat? Ooh, I guess an eye for an eye right there, Slim. Yeah, Slim.
Things just haven't been true to form for him.
Send that motherfucker in his house.
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. They always tell you no matter what.
I'm a dog! Stop playing with me! Man, we just all that. No. We're not scoring. We need our offensive look. We need our offense to be number one. We gotta have number one quarterback. Pass it. We gotta have the number one pass and 90. Come on. Man. I don't know these niggas, bro. My man got me in this league. These niggas fucking suck. I got the Jaguars and I'm going ham. I just did that. I just did that. Hey, I just want y'all to know, right? I got the Jaguars, right? Only receiver I got is Captain Kirk. Eat up, Kirk. Is that your first touchdown of the day? Why not?
Christian Kirk with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are about to make it 4 straight.
She'll come back someday.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. From the gun,
baby, I've been sitting here waiting for you to come home again. I don't want.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well.
To protect you and to love you and to be with you for life, yeah.
Particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy.
Hey, which one of y'all breaths think?
When we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have
See, I could definitely see that.
Something they never really did before.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big.
Promise that I can't live without her. I know I can't live. You got nothing. Baby, sitting here waiting for you to come home again. Hey, what is you doing all the way over there? Oh my gosh, you goofy. This nigga really, he doing this on purpose. He can't be serious. He can't be serious.
The number 7,
he gotta be doing this on purpose.
Here, not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
Nigga threw 6 picks in one game.
The most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him
6 times since 1960.
So sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point.
Baby.
Maybe just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now Lawrence.
He caught that. Whoa.
Picked by Kevin Byard.
He actually caught that.
Forced the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a full.
Oh my gosh.
Interception.
Oh my gosh.
And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Try to get you some bumps now, Travis. Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne.
So it's Jaguar football.
They should have just kept DJ Chark, bro. That's all they had to do, bro, is keep DJ Chark. They fumbled the bag, bro. Oh my gosh, what happened to Virgil?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football.
Wow, she just dove for it.
Get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. And the Titans are going to recover the football. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
On 3rd down, Willis. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. He'll buy some time right. And give him another 6. It's
what type of gay shit you want, bro?
And the blowout continues. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And we start talking about P Valley. Are you okay in the head? That's that New York shit. I can't stand y'all niggas, bro. Y'all niggas weird and gay, fool. Nigga just asking about P Valley. Won't even talk.
and getting
Fuck
to
is
a
wrong with
second
you,
and
fucking
sometimes
square?
third progression. That was a nice play.
So the Jags will keep the offense out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
That shit was weird, Mo.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue.
No, he not, bro.
Here in the 4th.
Yo, Ivo.
And Lambeau now after the touchdown. He'll kick this one away.
What episode of P-Valley you on, cuz?
Here's Smith to return it.
You a grown-ass man.
And able to get this out to the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case.
And my goodness, another interception.
Get you one, old dog.
Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll air this one out for Kirk.
Come
and
on.
That is incomplete. Took
Yeah.
a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
And to throw again is Lawrence.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
On 3rd down, Lawrence flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
This is caught. It's Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Lawrence going to throw again.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Now Lawrence on 1st down.
Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
7 yards the pickup there.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done.
And this is going to be
Why we throwing so late?
Read it well, and it's picked. And the Titans are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team, because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I'd go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Willis. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange. And here comes...
Oh, I meant to press
A.
A.
Still have 10 yards to go. They'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong.